Let's get up to speed on a developing story now. Tehran's drafted a bill that would close the crucial global shipping route, the Straits of Hormuz. Now, the measures are aimed at shutting the waterway to countries which support a new embargo on Iranian oil. Let's get some thoughts about it live by Gareth Porter, who's an investigative journalist, joining us on the line from Washington. Gareth, hi. This bill has been developed, and I quote here, as an answer to the EU's oil sanctions against Iran. How much further might the Islamic Republic go to take revenge, then?
Well, I think that there's a very good chance that this is the first in a series of moves by Tehran to respond to the oil export embargo. They're very upset about it, no question about that. It's costing them dearly in terms of income, and they have a number of options, all the way up to, of course, actually using mines and other mechanisms, but primarily mines, to try to block the straits to prevent shipping from going through there and delivering oil from the oil-producing countries.
Well, of course, the US has claimed it won't tolerate the commercially vital route being shut down in any shape or form. We know that Washington's deployed minesweepers and other naval vessels there. Does it give any clues as to how this is likely to develop and the tension possibly rising now?
Well, I think what we can look forward to in the coming weeks and months is that the Iranians will make a series of moves, beginning, I think, with this bill in the Majlis, threatening to pass the bill if that doesn't have any effect, certainly going ahead with the passage. Then the first of a series of limited moves toward threatening to actually put mines in the strait to prevent the shipping of the oil shipping from going through. And then I think the Iranians have the option of a very limited use of mines, very few mines being dropped in the strait to try to get the price of oil to shoot up, for one thing, and to get the United States to react. They have a number of options, all the way, as I say, to dropping hundreds of mines in the strait. They actually have at least 2,000 mines, probably more than that. That was the figure as of 2008. They also, I think it's been pretty much a given on the part of the analysts at the Pentagon that the Iranians could continue to drop mines for a period of weeks. Even if the United States has the ability ultimately to sweep them up, this crisis could go on for a number of weeks with the Iranians continuing to drop mines with small boats that could not be detected or prevented from going into the strait by the United States.
What's the reaction likely to be from America?
Well, I think their first reaction, of course, is to immediately use their minesweepers to stop the mining, to pick the mines up, pick them out of the water, detect them first, of course, and then pick them out of the water. But again, I think that they would face at least a period of weeks during which the Iranians could continue to harass the shipping through mines. And even if the United States threatens a higher level of violence, I don't think the Iranians would necessarily be deterred from continuing on that very limited basis to interrupt the shipping of oil. Well, so I think what the Iranians are after here is essentially to get a very steep spike in the price of oil.
Got you.
Which they have now, of course, seen the price go down.
Got you. Well, we've got you on the line. Just want to ask you one quick question about the broader picture here, maybe. I mean, Iran's closest ally in the region is, of course, Syria, which is facing its own huge problems right now. Is there any way that this increasing pressure on Damascus is in any way a proxy war on Iran?
Well, of course, in some ways it is. I mean, certainly from the point of view of the coalition, the NATO coalition behind the rebels in Syria, there's no question that they see Syria as a major ally of Iran, and the possible removal of Assad as a big blow to the Iranian security setup in the region. So there's no doubt that they are linked, but it's very difficult for me to see how, in the short run, moves in Syria are going to affect this scenario in the Strait of Hormuz.
All right, thanks ever so much. Gareth Porter, investigative journalist on the US national security policy. Thank you.